What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with episode 18 of WWE 2K23 Realistic Universe Monday Night Raw. We have some news. Despite Braun Breaker's bold declaration to make an example out of his rival, Austin Theory, with a ladder attack, Austin Theory scored an upset win and made his opponent eat his own words. Austin Theory instead delivered a ladder attack of his own to Braun Breaker, knocking his rival down a rug. So if you tuned in to episode 17 of Raw, Austin Theory did defeat Braun Breaker, and then afterwards attacked him with a ladder, trying to send Braun Breaker a message. So that's what we have in the news. But we have Tommaso Ciampa making his Raw debut as he goes one-on-one with a returning Dexter Lumis in our first match opener. Then we have Drew Gulak going one-on-one with JD of the Judgment Day. Then we have our MMC tournament continuing on. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair will team up, and they will go up against Jimmy Uso, making his return to Raw, and he's going to team up with his cousin, Tamina Snuka. Then we have Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion Jinder Mahal, going one-on-one with Commander Aziz, better known as Dabba-Kato. And then we have our second of our Mixed Match Challenge tournament matches. We have Dirty Dom and Mommy Rhea Ripley versus the new team of Kane and Alba Fire. If you tuned in to episode 17 of SmackDown, they are known as Team Hellfire. And then in the main event, we have Nikki Cross versus the new Women's World Champion, Toxic Sonya Deville. We kind of have like an NXT takeover. We got Tommaso Ciampa coming from NXT, Drew Gulak, JD McDonough. They came over from NXT to Raw. We have Alba Fire in action. Toxic Attraction in the corner, Sonya Deville. So kind of a little NXT takeover here on Raw. But nonetheless, going over the power rankings, coming in at number 1, we have Seth freaking Rollins, who got a win in the MMC tournament with number 5, Becky Lynch, the man Becky Lynch, as they move on to the next round. And then we have Baron Corbin, who's really a happy man right now, as he won a Fatal 4-Way match on NXT to become the new number 1 contender for Wes Lee's NXT World title. We saw in the news Austin Theory defeated his rival Braun Breaker after attacking him with the ladder. And then at number 4, we have 1/3 of the unified WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, representing Damage Control, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky. And an honorary mention, I guess we could mention Bayley at number 7, and the last member of Damage Control, Dakota Kai, at number 18. But with all that being said, let's waste no more time and let's get into it. First match we're going to tune in, hop in, and watch will be Ciampa and Dexter Lumis. Let's get into it.
Hey, a true Blackheart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds,
Tommaso Ciampa, who was the mystery tag partner of Johnny Gargano at Clash at the Castle to take on Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy for the Raw Tag Team titles, where they didn't win the titles, but we got a reunited DIY Ciampa back as a member of the Way. And we also saw another member of the family return at Clash at the Castle. We thought this man may have been kidnapped. We thought he may have been abducted, but all along he was in the corner of Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy when Dexter Lumis made his return at Clash at the Castle.
He's almost reptilian in his movements. You're right, Saxton. His walk, his crawl, his attacks in the ring, everything.
And Dexter Lumis, who was a man of few words. We don't know why he was missing all those weeks. We don't know why he appeared with Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt.
The eyes of an artist who will paint a picture of his victims before their match.
Is Dexter Lumis now thinking he wants to do things Not the Way's way, but his way. Dexter's way.
Wait, can I at least keep the painting? Sure, if you survive.
Will he survive? Ciampa here in this kickoff match. And that's what that boy looked like, Stone Cold Steve Austin with a stash. Some loud Ciampa chants as Tommaso Ciampa gets ready to make his Raw debut. And he starts off with that running knee. Dexter lucky that Ciampa isn't wearing that knee brace anymore.
Talented as he is in the ring, he's not the type of competitor you want to turn your back on. Yeah, if you turn your back on Ciampa in the ring, that's on you. And you can't fault Ciampa for fighting to win. That's what you're supposed to do. I wouldn't turn my back on him in catering either, Corey, is what I mean. That's the kind of guy Ciampa's proven himself to be.
He has proven to be the Blackheart. He has proven to be former NXT champion. Part of one of the greatest NXT tag teams in DIY, reuniting with Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling at Clash at the Castle. One of the greatest rivalries in NXT with Johnny Gargano. Now a member of the Raw roster. And may be replacing Dexter Lumis in the way.
Corey, we talk a lot about the mind games that someone like Dexter Lumis plays against his opponents. Well, that's because his intimidation level can quickly turn the tables in his favor. If you want to stand a chance against Lumis, you've got to stay focused. Don't think about how he probably plans to kidnap you and put you in his basement after the match. Just think about the fight and the win. This is it. Kicking out in time. He just won't give up.
And now Ciampa.
Ciampa might just have it. No, he beats the count.
And it's been all Ciampa so far in this match. And now Ciampa from the second rope looking for the knee. Ciampa looks like he's busted up around the eye. And now Lumis with the submission. Don't know if he even had it all the way locked in.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Absolutely spiked DDT. Able to avoid any harm there. Caught with a neck breaker. Here's a cover. Could be it.
And now Lumis after the neck breaker from Ciampa with the roll up.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive.
You got to think Johnny Gargano did not want things to play out this way.
This is the black-hearted nature of Ciampa coming in handy. Makes him pay with a counter. Clubbing blow to the back. That's a bad landing. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Piercing the foot.
And now Lumis in the center of the ring.
Submission hold locked in. Silence. What a unique submission maneuver here. Look at the pain his opponent's in.
Will Ciampa tap out, or will he be able to survive the submission
Trying to free himself, and he does.
from Dexter Lumis? Another running net breaker. And now Ciampa. Project Ciampa right to the lower back of Dexter Lumis. And Lumis able to kick out.
By a fraction of a second. Ciampa isn't worried, and he is letting the crowd know it.
Now Ciampa pumping up the crowd. Clothesline to the back.
Lumis keeps him at bay.
Ciampa with the block. DDT. And now both men busted open.
certainly wasn't pretty. Look at the knee strikes. Just unloading knees to the body. Merciless attacks from Ciampa. And you see what happens when you focus? When you here comes the cover. Puts the leg.
And now Ciampa
And the ref spots the illegal use of
trying to use the ropes. Referee caught him. And Dexter.
The official asking him, is he going to tap? Is he going to tap out? He's trying to hold a couple of knees there.
Dexter was trying to take advantage of the distraction. Ciampa arguing with the ref about using the ropes. Had the submission. Locked in again. Ciampa surviving though. Once again.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Oh my God, a clothesline. And he gets set back into the ring. And able to counter. Loomis looking to get back in this. The U-turn he needed in this match.
And look at this, Ciampa's foot on the rope.
Forearm just raking across the face. You can see it in these superstars' faces. They're in serious pain at the moment.
A lot of punishment has been dished out, but no one is thinking about quitting.
Neither man with an ounce of quit in them. But now Ciampa. Will it be a fairy tale ending for Tommaso Ciampa in his first match here over Dexter Loomis?
A statement victory by this guy tonight.
Ciampa wins here tonight, but he'll never feel good about what he's done to get here.
A family member of the way, but your winner and your survivor, Tommaso Ciampa. Next we have Drew Gulak and JD of JD. Gulak, who wants Chad Gable and Otis to be at ringside to study him and study his school of Gulak as he tries to take JD McDonough to school, but we'll see if he can. We'll see if JD McDonough passes and gets the win over Drew Gulak. But your winner is JD in my R-Truth voice. Our second match we're going to tune in, hop in and watch will be our first MMC tournament match of the night. We have the team of Bianca Belair and Montez Ford, and then we have the team of Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline and maybe the new First Lady of the Bloodline in Tamina. Let's get into it.
Michael, Corey, time to get your swag up.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Montez, part of the Street Profits, and we've seen this in the MMC. We're giving members of tag teams an opportunity to maybe win one of the mid-card titles. We saw Ivar and Valhalla advance in the tournament. Montez has an opportunity to advance with his wife, the EST, Bianca Belair.
Look out in the cheap seats. Montez Ford can get that high with his frog splash. A true marvel to witness.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
Here comes his partner, his wife. Their team name is called Love in WWE. And shout out, salute, congrats to Bianca Belair and Montez Ford as their new reality show, Love in WWE, will premiere on Hulu February 2nd as I record this. But Bianca, who was a part of that triple threat match at Clash at the Castle with the new Women's European Champion Charlotte Flair and Eve Torres. Can I say Eve Torres? But what a triple threat match that was. Now Bianca has another opportunity to try to win the Women's European title. If her and Tez can win the MMC tournament, she will get a shot at the Women's European title.
And representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
No yeet tonight for Jimmy Uso because the tribal chief Roman Reigns has been disappointed with almost the entire bloodline. You know, Solo Sikoa, though, finally winning the title, winning the United States title, bringing some more gold to the bloodline. But Roman hasn't been happy with the Usos. They weren't able to win the Raw Tag Team titles. Well, now Jimmy Uso has an opportunity to bring more gold to the bloodline. But think about this. If Jimmy Uso and Tamina win this tournament, would Jimmy choose the United States title and fight his own baby brother, Solo Sikoa? Or would he choose the Intercontinental title over on SmackDown, currently held by the almighty Bobby Lashley?
There ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
And his partner from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
Tamina's come so close so many times to title glory in WWE for over a decade.
Finally, Tamina would experience that crowning achievement.
Think about how big this tournament could be for Tamina. The bloodline, who already have so many blood family members. Tamina being one of them. She wins this tournament, wins the Women's European title, maybe joins the bloodline as the First Lady.
And this mixed tag team bout is underway. Starting things off, we see Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. And across the ring, we see Jimmy Uso and Tamina.
You really have to learn to speak your partner's language in a mixed tag. That's why Saxton could never win one of these. He's yet to speak to a woman. Hey!
Saxton couldn't win because he probably didn't have a partner for the MMC. No female wanted to team up with Byron Saxton.
I had that well scouted.
For schoolboy. Super kick!
You know, Roman told the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, to stay away for a while as they weren't winning matches. But now Jimmy Uso, at least, back, but a part of the Mixed Match Challenge tournament. Still don't know where Jay Uso is.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted a break too.
So we have Love in WWE versus the Bloodline. We've already seen the Viking Raiders, Valhalla, and Ivar advance. We've seen Hellfire, who we'll see in another match. They advance. The Mans, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega of the LWO.
corner.
Lifts their opponent's legs. That's a freak there.
That'll do some serious damage. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Mixed match, tag team match rules. Where the men fight the men, the women fight the women, and we've seen those rules play a big role. We saw where Cross didn't break up the pin attempt that Becky Lynch had on Scarlett. We saw where Kane was fighting Titus on the outside, and Titus got counted out. So these teams, these mixed match teams, have been winning these matches, but in various types of ways. Samoan drop from Tamina.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Still looking to win her first singles women's title in WWE. Former women's tag team champion. Same thing with Jimmy Uso. All those tag titles, no singles title. Montez, former tag team champion, no singles title.
Exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy.
And we can't overlook how devastating that DDT was. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
And we've seen so many great tag matches in the past between the Street Profits and the Usos. And just because Angelo Dawkins is not a part of this tournament, don't get it twisted. Angelo Dawkins is a great singles competitor in his own right. Same thing with Tez. Same thing with Jimmy. Same thing with Jay.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Big boot.
That offense taking a toll on her.
And now grabbing Bianca and slinging her by the ponytail. Bianca did not appreciate that. She's followed back up with a clothesline.
Defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Both women with reversals. Suplex from Tamina. Bianca may be in trouble.
Belair now trying to capitalize.
Drop kick from the EST. And now showing why she's the strongest, the toughest, the roughest. The blood rushing to the head of Tamina. And now Belair. 450 splash from the top rope. Is that enough?
Tamina's in crisis mode. Shoulders up, shoulders up. She was barely able to get that shoulder up. I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
And you got to think that this could be a mental hurdle for Bianca to overcome.
And I validate those tag team wrestling champions. These mixed match challenge tag team matches I am actually enjoying way more than those regular basic dragging tag team matches that we always seem to get. But I'm really loving these mixed match tag matches. And now submission from Jimmy. Tez able to push him off. And now Montez for it. Looking for an Enziguri. Jimmy turns it around into a DDT. Same DDT that busted him open on the outside.
Confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent. Oh, no!
A totally ill-advised decision there. Maybe slight hesitation there and caused the outcome. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
She throws her back in.
Referee restarting her count. We've seen one of these NFC matches end in a count out already. Another DDT on the outside from Montez. And a rock bottom. A rock bottom to Jimmy from Ford.
What are you guys thinking?
Obviously
Montez using Jimmy's own cousin move, the Rock, against him.
Kick to the gut. Trying to run into a neck breaker. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Oh, got the knees up. Could be a big turnaround here.
Samoan drop. The referee at the count of 6.
Ward's in danger now.
What happens if we have a double count out? Do we have to eliminate both these teams? Both men back in at the count of 8. And now Jimmy looking over at Bianca, showing what he's doing to her husband.
Just raking across the face. Here we go. Jimmy going up high.
And now Jimmy looking for the Uso splash, but Tez was able to roll out of the way.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Popped up.
Jimmy Uso with a Samoan drop.
This could be it. Cover for the win.
Looking for a high-risk move.
Now Jimmy going back to the top rope. Uso splash. But Bianca can break up the pin attempt.
Whoa! Oh, God! Wildly throwing your body out of the ring like that is more often than not going to provide such a result. That was an example of boldness backfiring. I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys. But the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
No, I agree. This could be career altering. This could be big for both careers of Jimmy Uso and Montez Ford when it comes to their singles career. Referee at the count of 7.
They need to get back into the ring. Solid punch. He beats the count, and this one continues.
We're going to see a double team move from Montez and Bianca.
Montez Ford, little rolling thunder into a frog splash. He could pin his opponent right here. It's over.
Coming to the rescue. Typical guy.
And Montez didn't like that Tamina hit him upside the head, tagging in Bianca so she can handle it.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Going down low. Set it up.
Did Tamina just go down low on Bianca?
The WWE Universe is come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. Up high.
And I'm not saying pause after that either.
Just crashing
But that was a low kick.
by impact. Goodness gracious. clear out. Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
She's in danger of a count out here.
I don't know if she cares.
And gets tossed back into the mat. And she was dangerously close to a count out.
Oh, Tamina ran right into the referee.
Ooh, she just turned it around. Driven face first. Boom. Shoulder block over and over in the corner. Club to the back. Uh-oh. And Ford had it scouted.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Oh, man. Turns that into a devastating... And the cover for the win. This is it. Oh, and he got it. Oh, kick out at 2.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought
Jimmy
that was
almost getting the win after that chop block.
Oh, my God. What a slam.
disrespect.
Nicely done. Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
Schoolboy.
Super kick from Jimmy. And now Jimmy on the top rope.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Tez peeped it. Look at Bianca trying to knock off Jimmy from the top rope.
Vicious. Here we go. Jimmy going up high. Top rope.
Uso splash, but missed.
Missed the mark.
He tags out, so now the women are going to go one-on-one.
Clothesline. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
She tags out, so now it's the men one-on-one. Bullseye! Drop kick! Taking this match off.
And now it may be time for Tez's version of the splash. But he missed. No man can hit the splash. Well, Jimmy's hit it maybe once. But this match is probably going to come down to the women. It's probably going to come down to Bianca Belair and Tamina.
And Tamina didn't see that coming.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Man, she's going for it.
What an uppercut from Tamina.
She kicks out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
These guys have been looking to beat each other up for a while, and now it's their chance.
Jimmy looking for the super kick.
Can he take advantage?
Ripcord. Oh my goodness, nasty line. Moved at the right time.
And I may have jinxed it. I did say that these MMC matches
So now the women are
were not dragging. This one a little bit, but still enjoying it. Still can't wait to find out who's going to win. And maybe that is going to be Love and WWE. Lay their hands on the women. I mean, well, Tez can technically lay his hands on Bianca.
What energy in this arena.
God is good.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Bianca. Looking to fly from the top rope.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Boom, right to the midsection. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display resets the action as the men get set to do battle.
Sharp punch. Here he goes for the win.
Oh, that was close.
This match continues. Jimmy tied that one.
Uh-oh. Blackjack. Way up there. That turns it around for Montez.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Big clothesline. What agility.
Will one of these men be able to hit the splash? Uso splash from Jimmy. I know Bianca's in the ring.
Montez can do now.
Found her way around the referee to break up the pin attempt. Jimmy going back. Another splash.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Makes the comeback. The breakup.
Yeah, this match is going to have to come down to the women. And Jimmy Uso realizing that,
And that means his opponent has to switch
tags
to his
in
partner,
Tamina.
too.
And an uppercut from Tamina, who probably should have went for the cover right there. She almost beat Bianca with it earlier.
Oh, jeez, that could take you out. She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring, too.
So like Taz was going for a super kick of his own.
Typical guy hiding behind his woman.
And now Bianca with the KOD to Tamina. And that might be the kiss of death that the Love and WWE team needed to get the win. And it was, as Bianca and Montez will move on to the next round of the MMC
And these two really do make the
Challenge
perfect pair.
Tournament.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
Proving that love can prevail even in the WWE. Your winners, Montez Ford and Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, the team Love and WWE. Next, we have the former WWE champion. Make sure y'all say that. The modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, will go one-on-one with the Nigerian giant, Dabakato, who defeated the other Nigerian giant, Omos, when they clashed at the castle. No more Nigerian giant team. It is now just Dabakato. But can he get a win over former WWE champion, Jinder Mahal? And your winner is Jinder Mahal. Jinder will not be hindered. Next, we have our second MMC match of the night. We have Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day versus Kane and Alba Fire. Kane and Alba Fire, Team Hellfire, was an extra team in the tournament. So on SmackDown, they battled against Titus Worldwide, and they won the match. Titus getting counted out on the outside of the ring. So Kane and Alba Fire advance. Well, because they were an extra team, they have to fight again in this first round. That was kind of like a preliminary, but we'll see if Hellfire will move on, or will it be the Judgment Days, Dominic and Rhea. And your winners are Team Hellfire. And now for the main event. Nikki Cross, Sonya Deville, match made by the Women's World Champion, acting GM, Sonya Deville. Let's get into it.
Well, here comes the corrupted superhero.
You know, I often wonder, does Nikki even want to try to find the right path?
Nikki Cross
Probably not.
has been on a mission to beat up
The following contest
all the
is
bullies
scheduled for one
in the
fall.
women's division
Making her way to the ring from Glasgow,
and to save the day.
almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
And she's gonna start with one of the probably the biggest bully in the women's division, Toxic Sonya Deville, who made this match, who chose Nikki Cross as her opponent.
Attitude of Nikki A.S.H. has certainly helped.
Well, she's won the Money in the Bank, the Raw Women's Championship, and the Women's Tag titles.
I think we're going to see even more super heroics here tonight.
Here comes Toxic Attraction, perhaps the most dominant women's faction in WWE history.
And maybe even more dominant now that Sonya did probably the unthinkable, winning the Women's World title from Becky Lynch at Clash at the Castle. We saw what Sonya did in NXT when she was the NXT Women's Champion, how she used her authority, how she used her resume as a former GM, and now she seems to be doing it again, but on a bigger level here on Raw as the Women's World Champion, with JC Jane and Gigi Dolan by her side as Toxic Attraction. Sonya Deville putting herself in the main event here on Raw, choosing her opponent, Nikki Cross.
Three women at the top of their game.
Yeah, three great competitors on their own, but together, they are dominating the women's division.
Even in a landscape full of tough competitors, Sonya Deville stands out. She's a fearless fighter in the ring, who isn't afraid to look her opponent in the eye and tell him to bring it on.
Yeah, Deville is scary tough. You rarely see a superstar so dedicated to decimating their opponents in the ring and stacking up victories.
That commitment to being one of the very best will serve her well tonight as she sets her sights on another hurdle between her and greatness.
And then you've got Nikki A.S.H., WWE's resident superhero adjacent superstar.
Yeah, and don't let the costume fool you. Nikki's about as tough as they come.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
Counters on
Nikki
counters,
Cross trying to save the women's division of Raw from Sonya Deville and Toxic Attraction.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
And look at this
Taking it to the
JC
floor. What's she gonna do?
Few know how to be as abrasive as Sonya Deville.
picking up Nikki Cross. And the odds are against Nikki right now.
Set up in the corner.
You got Gigi and JC on the outside. You got Sonya, who probably can change the rules of the match during the match. Probably could turn this to a no disqualification match at any point. We know all the botches the referees have had in this realistic universe.
Breaks the count.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Not exactly the upper hand Nikki hoped to gain here in this match.
Sonya looks as intimidating as ever deliver on that attack. And a stop to the gut, too.
Just look at Deville go.
Sonya is on a roll right here. Ooh, well measured. She brings the
Sonya looking for a finisher.
inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Sonya Deville. And then nailed the rock.
Deville on the verge here. Cover.
She kicks out. I don't believe it.
It was almost all over for her. It does not
Nikki
get
Cross
much
living the fight another day, but now the women's champion,
Give a lot of credit here. Good step to
the women's world champion, Sonya Deville, with a big splash from the top rope.
Keeps getting cut down.
Takedown. And now punches rights. Oh, my God.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
And now she's looking to go top rope. Take on.
Look at that. JC may have gotten the way of Sonya. She was trying to hit that splash from the top rope to the outside.
Answer to that onslaught.
Could be a good chance for her to get some
I know
distance.
Sonya has been a little upset with JC and GG for not being able to win the women's unified WWE Women's Tag Titles from Damage Control.
Nikki now.
Nikki gets countered.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Ground and pound approach from Sonya Deville.
Sonya is on.
Look out.
Splash.
Her energy is fading rapidly now.
I don't think she even knows where she is at this point.
And now Deville.
Sonya Deville.
Nikki's in serious danger.
There's two.
And look at the cockiness of the pin. Sonya Deville
Here is your winner,
And that seemed like a
with the
pretty
win
easy
over
thing.
Nikki Cross in a main event
Absolute
that she made. And now look at Sonya.
what a
Not celebrating, but has a blank stare on her face. The same face we've seen Nikki Cross make. And what a good job at keeping it up. Maybe mocking Nikki Cross. But your winner, we might as well call her the GM, call her the leader of Toxic Attraction. But your new WWE Women's World Champion, Toxic Sonya Deville. That'll wrap it up for episode 18 of Raw here in the WWE 2K23 Realistic Universe mode. Until the next episode.